How's it? Today is Tuesday, September 28th. It is another back squat day with some overhead presses. Today, like most Tuesdays, I had no idea what I was going to do. So I just showed up and was like, alright, game time decision, fucking sending it today. So I'm going for 5 sets of 5 at 335. Even though Steve's sort of overarching message for the last couple of weeks has been just make sure I feel good. I don't need to push numbers. I don't need to push weight. I just need to make sure that I'm feeling good. Because at the end of the day, I'm a more experienced lifter than somebody who needs to have numbers behind them, if that makes sense. I don't need to squat a lot to PR my clean. I just need to be able to front squat the clean. However much that is, like if I'm 100% efficient on my clean, that would be awesome. Like one of the greatest weightlifters ever, right? It's Yuri Vardanian, depending on who you're talking to. There are stories of him basically saying that he is good enough to clean his maximum front squat, or he's strong enough to front squat. He's strong enough to clean his best front squat. However you want to say that. And so his best clean and jerk is at one point was basically his heaviest front squat. I think there was a year where he proved that at one of the world championship meets, and it's like that's some crazy shit if you think about it. I am nowhere near that. However, I am closer to that than say a more novice lifter. Um, but yeah, so today 335. This is not a weight that I have to think about with intense detail, but it is something that I do have to put a lot of effort into. I knew that this is sort of the cutoff as to where um, I'm gonna have a hard workout. It's just like the weight 325 is like easy. I don't need to think about it at all. 335 is okay. Like this is gonna be challenging to me. I might need to sit down and just be gritty for a few sets, for a few reps, right? With that in mind, I knew that I would need my heavier belt today, so I brought my Eleiko belt today. I think I'm gonna continue doing that moving forward, just because I don't I don't like having the squishy belt or the more flexible belt on the back squat days. It's like I'm not competing in the back squat, so if I can just push a little bit more weight for the same amount of like training progress, then I will. It's not going to be a lot. I think that this does just make me feel a little bit more supported. So um, yeah, I'm going to see how far I can push it next week. I don't know if I'm going to be doing 345 for 5 next week. I think my best set of like 5 5s is 352. So 345 is not even a PR yet. Like we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out by then. But here is my last set. These again are all pretty challenging, and I did have to take quite a bit of time in between each set to just gather myself and be prepared for what I was about to do next. And I think that is saying a lot for where I am in training. Um, but yeah, overall, I'm like pretty happy with the way that I handled this. I remember a time when I didn't think 335 for 5 5s was a good idea, as in like I thought I would fail much before I reached the last set or the last rep. So um, yeah, I'm pretty happy with my progress. I remember distinctly there was a time when 335. It was when I was training. It was like one of my first times training here at Sunnyvale. This is way before COVID. This was in like 2019. It was on that corner platform that I lifted on, and I remember being like, okay, like this is gonna be interesting. Actually, no, it was not 2019. It was 2020. But I remember having a difficult time doing that, and so pretty happy to know that I can sort of just handle it as it is today. After that, I moved into some overhead presses. For the last 2 weeks, I've been doing 3 to 3s at 145. So today, I figured I could just bump it up to 150. pretty challenging, but I was able to do them all. If I could get to my own body weight for three threes, whew, I would be a freaking monster. We'll see if I can get there. I'm quite a ways away. I think I would probably be more comfortable pressing 170 for three threes to call it body weight. I fluctuate quite a bit, so that's a goal. After that, just my dips to get some blood flow through my elbow, and then my weighted back extensions. I'm currently at 65 pounds today. So next week will be a 70 pounder, which I'll be back on the plates rather than the dumbbell. But that's all for today. Again, pretty happy with the outcome of my squats. So thank you for watching. Shoots.